We're live and we're live! Hello guys! Welcome to another evening with Eurovox. I have Jana from Denmark, Harry from Great Britain, and Jess from Great Britain. And I say Great Britain because on your flags it says GB. So, how are you guys? It's great to have you here.
I'm good.
I'm very good. Very good.
And let's say hello to everyone that's already in the live chat. Ray Bailey jumping straight in, disappointed in Australia's song. It's very dated rock, but he loves France. Hello, DJ Sarah O'Halloran. I can't believe a group is representing Australia. Hello, Lori Francis. Hello, RJ. A lot of comments, a lot of people here. It's really nice to see you guys. But we just had a few successful Eurovision Super Saturdays. We've had a lot of new songs, and the more recent songs are France, Lithuania, and Australia, which we knew a couple hours ago, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna actually ask you, Jana, out of the three, which is your favorite so far?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's gonna be France, but I also really like Australia, so it's really hard to decide. I mean, I'm not too keen on Lithuania. I was watching the whole national final and I liked it there, but it's quite low in my rankings. So I think I have to go for France and Australia.
Harry, how about you?
I really don't know. It is a tough decision. Which one is my pick for out of the three? Look, I'm a rock fan. This is right up my street. I absolutely love it. Love the energy. And Voyager is going to be so great live. Already slightly addicted to this song. Not gonna lie.
Jess, how about you?
My favourite's France of these ones by a clear mile.
I've heard Andy has been streaming La Zarra.
That's why he's not here.
Yes,
he's still streaming it.
Not here.
He's practically La Zarra at this point. He should transform into her.
But to be fair, now that more songs are coming out, we're heading to quite a strong Eurovision again. Again, there's some editions where people think it's a weak edition. There's some editions where there's like a lot of polarities in the quality of the songs. What kind of Eurovision, Jana, do you think we're heading so far?
I think it's gonna be a strong Eurovision because there are so many different genres already. We have like rock, we have so many boy bands as well this year. I feel like 2021 was the year of the silver dresses, and this year it's the year of the boy bands. Which is pretty cool. I mean, it gives me kind of 2000s vibes. We have like ballads, not so many this year, so I'm really surprised about that. We have some good pop songs. We have different languages already, so I think it's going to be really diverse.
I like how you pointed out that the boy bands this year are the silver dresses of last year.
Yeah.
Harry, how do you feel about silver dresses?
I mean, to be fair, it could still be the year of silver dresses. We don't know what the boy bands are going to wear in Liverpool. But
fair point.
We don't know. I mean, we've already seen Croatia's outfit. Who knows what they're going to send in? No. But in all seriousness, at the moment this year, I think Eurovision, it's a very diverse year. I like a lot of songs. There needs to be a few more that I love, but at the moment we're here. But I always say when it comes to Eurovision years, let's wait for all the internals because internals are so much more well-produced and thought out. Not saying national final songs are bad, but like internals always lift the quality up. So let's wait for those. We're on track for a decent year at worst.
Absolutely. La Zarra is a perfect example of what you just described. I think if she had gone through a national final and competed against other the songs, maybe we wouldn't have gotten like such a finished perfect package. I don't know, Jess, what do you think about national final versus internal selection?
I mean, I think when it comes to internal selections, the songs that we have are kind of Eurovision ready to go. Whereas with national final, sometimes countries will revamp the song and they'll make changes. So to me, it almost kind of feels like a national final in some cases is just like a demo version, just to kind of showcase them and their song, and to be, this is what we have now, but we're going to make it better at Eurovision, whereas internals tend to be already at that Eurovision level. So I would kind of agree with Harry that internals can kind of up the production and the quality of the contest.
I agree very much because, for example, in Spain, I know that some boy bands this year took part like maybe this song. We have this song. Maybe it's good enough for Eurovision, but it's gonna be great for radio. So let's see. So yeah, let's go to the live chat. I'll go back to the comments. Disappointed in Australia. The song is very dated rock. But the good thing about Voyager, how do I say it?
Voyager?
Yeah.
Voyager. Sorry, I need to learn how to pronounce it. They're definitely going to do a great performance. They've been together for many years. They've tried their luck at Australia Decides too. So this would be one of the acts where I would have no doubt about their strong vocals and the charisma on stage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right, Bailey loves France. France is definitely going to receive a lot of love. I can't believe a group is representing Australia. Yes, this is the first band we have from Australia. And I'm not sure about if Australian rock is a genre, but I'm here for it. Lottie Francis, I haven't had a chance to check out Australia yet, but you're right. Right, Bailey, France is very good. RJ, I love Australia's song, the best for me so far, by far. Hi, everyone. Hi. Let's see what you guys are saying. Simple things. Hey. Oh, this is a great question, Lottie. To all, do you think we've heard the winning song yet? Yes, I'm going to go to you because you seem to have an opinion.
We could have potentially heard it in France, I think.
Mm-hmm. You're very good at predicting things way beforehand. And
well, I'm also very bad at predicting things at the same time. So either France is going to win or they're going to be bottom 5.
Well, wasn't the last time you said France was didn't you say France was a dark horse last year in Turin? I believe
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, it must be a mirage. Okay.
Harry, what do you think about this? Do you think we've heard already the winning song?
So what I will say is, if we have heard the winning song, it hasn't won its national final yet. I don't think any of the confirmed entries have are going to win. But there's a couple I'm looking at in the national finals that could.
Jana, what is your opinion on this?
I will need to see the other songs first, but for now, I would say Czechia has like really good chances to be at least top 5. And then if Gladiator wins for Poland, he could also be really high if the live performance is good.
I will add to this that if Cha 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 from Finland, UMK, does a great performance. I'm sorry, Kairia,
I think, yeah.
Okay, his name has a lot of A's with double dots, so I'm never sure how to pronounce that. So I'm really looking forward to UMK this Saturday because I really hope that he can bring the same energy as in his music video, because if he can, that is a top 5.
Yeah.
In my books, definitely. But let's see. Sox Bay. I don't know, but I like Estonian song pretty much. Who of you guys like Estonia?
I like it.
One of my favorites.
Simple Things doesn't think that we've heard the winning song yet. And you have the magical feeling about the UK. Ooh. Do you know when the UK will release?
Nope.
No idea.
No. It's usually in March, around last week.
Always on Thursday, I think.
Yeah, always on Thursday. Yep.
Hi, John Johnson. Hello, how are you? Sveiki class. And Sarah, you love La Zarra and France. I think La Zarra is one of those songs that's going to receive so much love. Oh, look at this. Hello, Ellen. Morning all. It's 6 a.m. in Australia. I'm so happy with our song. I love that Voyager. Please, someone pronounce Voyager for me. It's clearly out of my pronunciation skills. Finally gets to represent us after wanting it for so long. Ooh, Shadow, hello, Cyprus song sounds amazing. John Johnson says that you love France. Who in Eurovision changed your life when times got tough? That's a great question.
Hang on.
I guess for me it was just not a person, but just Eurovision itself. I would say.
Yeah, I
Maybe
can concur with
also
that.
Iceland 2009. Like if you're having a heartbreak or something, it's a really good breakup song.
Which was it?
Is it
Is it
true?
true?
Oh. I guess for me it would be Cool Vibes and Vanilla Ninja,
No.
because when I was growing up, there were not many girls playing their own instruments or like being like a proper band. Maybe the Bangles were like the only other girl band I knew in this kind of girl band category. And for me, it was very powerful to see them on stage and being like very powerful ladies. So I took a lot of inspiration from them.
To be fair, maybe for me, my one would be Lithuania 2018, and it's a very specific reason because after I'd only watched Eurovision as like part with the family before then, and I just put it on. I put on 2018, clearly a bit late because I think Lithuania was like the fourth song or something in the final. But I remember, obviously in the UK, you get told all these things about Eurovision, like it's all cheesy songs. The songs aren't great. It's for this certain audience or whatever. But when I remember hearing Lithuania and seeing how big the audience was and just like how magical the staging was, and I was like, "Oh, this is good. I don't know what's everyone talking about." And then I was hooked from there. And then that one kicked off like my fandom, and it's now it's now a big part of my life. So probably that one.
Nice. That's a great answer. Guys in the live chat, let us know which Eurovision song or what Eurovision moment did change your life. So we just told us our experience. Now we want to know about your experience. Claps, you say that Australia is your first. I really liked it. I have to say. Australia is so good. It's on repeat since it came out. So you've been hearing it nonstop for the past 5 hours, I guess. Jess and Harry, what do you think about Rina for UK? What is that?
So there's like a I think British Japanese singer called Rina. I can't pronounce her
Rina
surname.
Sawayama.
Yes. And she's been rumoured for the UK, but the rumours have been denied, even though her schedule is free in May. But anyway, I am totally on this bandwagon, and I would love for her to represent us.
I mean, I will say, look, rumours have been denied. Obviously, they're not going to say beforehand if it is her. I take that with a pinch of salt. But on the other hand, I'm like, I've constantly said since those rumours, it's not happening. Like, for me, the rumours have only been circulated due to like fan theories and hope and speculation. Nothing has been like concrete and stuff. I know she had like a little TikTok collab with someone that came up with this theory, like teasing them a bit. I'm like, well, we had this with Chelsea Grimes, I believe, last year. Obviously, it wasn't her. I'm very skeptical about it. Look, if I'm wrong, great. We've got a great artist representing the UK. I'm happy to be wrong, but I don't believe it at all.
I am never wrong.
I'm happy to be. I'm not saying I'm never wrong.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know.
Ellen Hanwright says, also we love when Aussies had to get up between 2:30 and 5:30 a.m. to watch our song. The joys of being an Aussie Eurovision fan. You're definitely doing a lot for Eurovision. Like, we really appreciate your support and your effort. And yeah, like if our friends think we're crazy already, probably your friends think you're even more because you have to get up so early. But wow, I really admire you. I can't imagine how, but it's so good. Right, Bailey, very poor not liking most of the songs. You think when it comes to the general quality of Eurovision? I have to say that before this weekend, I had the same feeling, but now, like, I read a comment somewhere that said, finally, the good songs are being picked, or like Eurovision has actual songs right now. So I'm very happy with the latest selection. Australia is sending a rock song, says Neil S. We already have a few. This year is a bit saturated. I really want Lord of the Lost to represent Germany, your country, but now I'm not sure. Well, when I personally think that when there are many songs of one genre, it's good for the rest of the genres because the same genre will battle itself and like the same kind of songs will eventually cancel each other. So
I agree.
If you have a good rock song, it doesn't really matter if there are many other rock songs because if it's good, it's gonna take over the other rock songs. At least that's what I think. Harry, what's What's up?
I'm in my head. I'm like, do we have a lot of rock songs? I'm like, I know there was a few that didn't win their national final, but like Australia, Romania has a rocky edge, I guess. But I'm like, I don't think we have that many.
I think it's already counting cha-cha-cha.
That's every genre. I don't count.
That is really true. That is every genre.
That's every genre.
I like that. That's party metal. Someone said it was party metal, and I thought that was the best description of the song.
It's party metal, rock ballads, pop, ethnic, whatever.
Sarah is asking, how about the girl group Vesna?
Love them.
Great song.
Love their song.
Yeah.
I think they have to work a little bit on their stage presence, because I felt like the whole performance, maybe not the performance, but like the visuals on stage were a little bit messy. Maybe the combination of their clothes were a little, but maybe that was what they were going for. I just didn't like the visuals. Not saying anything against the girls. I didn't like the combination of some of the elements, but I think that's something they can really work on.
Yeah, I think that will change anyway, because everyone had a really bad stage at the national finals, so they will have something bigger, I think.
Yeah. Clav says, rock the night then. Yes. At least if Lord of the Lost wins the selection, they will definitely stand out. I've seen them live a few times and they're great. That's really good.
They're quite good live, yeah.
Mark Bugard, hello. It's not a strong Eurovision this year. Turin was the best. France is the best song so far. ESC Manga, hello. Australia, nice surprise. I agree. Mark Bugard agrees with you, Jess. France. Twonk, hi Twonk, says, while just confirmed they will revamp their song, what kind of changes would you like to see from them? That's a very good song. Very good question.
The lyrics, the style. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
I was gonna do a joke saying the lyrics, the styling, the
song itself.
the song itself. No, I mean, look. At the end of the day, revamp will probably help with some elements. It'll make it smoother. But I always think a revamp never helps if the base elements of the song are the problem, and the problems with this song are the lyrics being too generic and cheesy. And that they won't change, and maybe put them in Irish. I don't know. That might help actually. To be fair, but yeah, it might help Irish revamp, but it's not one I'm holding my breath for.
Jana, what do you think?
I think for me it's only the vocals that he has to improve, because I personally like the song. It's in my top 10, so I don't need many changes.
Jess, do you think it needs changes?
I agree with Jana on this one. I love the song. I think it's great. And I don't think too many changes to the song need to be made. I think they could kind of improve the live performance and the staging, but the song itself, I think, is okay.
I have to agree with Harry on this one. I think the basic of the song is very generic, so it's very hard to build something unique from a generic sample, I would say. But maybe also visually, I didn't really like the visuals were like also very basic. So maybe if they come up with better staging, that can also help. Let's see, Sarah. I was hoping 5 Seconds of Summer would do Eurovision. I don't think they will ever. 3-3 says that he's slightly obsessed with La Sarah. Nice. Ellen Hanwright, our broadcaster needs to kick up the butt though, as we had zero promotion for this song until this morning. Like it's not hard to drum up some hype. Don't worry, that's what the Eurofans are here for. Australian television knows that they don't need to do anything. The fans will do it themselves, which is a little sad, but I guess they're counting on that. Timo ESC fan, I love the fact that the televote winner from last year, Australia Decides, gets the chance to represent Australia. Poetic justice, I guess. And they had it. They've been working really hard and they've tried many times. So I'm personally very happy for them. Simple things. Yes, no, not France, UK. Hi, Lucia Zavrishki. I'm going to stop reading surnames and just go for the main name or the part of the surname I can or the username I can pronounce. Forgive me. Hi everyone, my top 3 is Spain, France, and actually Australia. That's a great top
Spain.
3. Sorry, I almost lost the comments. Do you guys have like a top 3, or would you be willing to do a top 3 on the spot?
I can try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say Italy
Hang on.
first, then probably Czechia or Norway, and then maybe Spain. It's really hard. It's really hard. I don't
Yeah. Okay. Are you guys willing to attempt, or shall we abort
Yeah,
mission?
well, Norway's definitely my first at the moment. And then I've got like 4-way tie or something. No, maybe flip. Who do I like? Italy's probably the second and third are random. Italy and either Estonia or Australia. I know I've given 4, but I will.
Okay, we'll allow that. It's a difficult choice. I put you on the spot. Jess.
My favorite so far, I think, is France. Second place, I would probably put Norway. And then third, I think either Ireland or Slovenia.
Ooh, that's great. I'm going to keep reading comments. Ray Bailey, nope, UK will win. Anait and Boria, what do you expect from Armenia? I hope some ethnic sounds, because I love it when it comes from Armenia. My favorite Armenian entry would be Kele Kele. So
Mine too.
Jan for me.
Nice. Or Apricot Stone.
Oh, mine's walking out. Mine's a complete left field one.
Which one is yours, actually?
Walking out from Serbuk 2019.
Nice. So, by Harry, I would expect something along in between, like Kele Kele and Apricot Stone. Maybe it's those are 2 outdated songs already, but I'm an outdated person, so I would
heard it's gonna be a power ballad, something in that direction.
I heard it was a power ballad, yeah.
Oh no, I would.
I hope it's gonna be an ethnic power ballad.
Yeah. Mark Boogert has said, "Watch out, Mimikat for Festival La Canção and Lauren Sweden Melody Festival." And have you guys heard any of those songs?
Well, Loreen isn't out yet. Yeah, Loreen isn't
out yet. Song, but it
yet.
sounds promising. Like people are listening to it already, and it's very cool. Apparently, very up tempo as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure in Sweden the battle's between Loreen and the 2
Marcus
boys,
and Latinos. Yeah,
that's their names. Yeah, and then I believe in Portugal it's either Mimi Cat's also getting some buzz, but I believe the current favourite's Barbara with Good Night. Never ballad, so you'll all love it. I think they're the 2.
I think also Claudia Pascual.
Oh yeah. Actually, she's also a potential favourite.
Mm-hmm. I was actually in Benidorm Fest, and Christer, what's his name? Sorry. Yes, Christer Björkman was one of the judges, and someone told me that they asked him who did he think was going to win Melfest, and he said Loreen. So that if Mr. Björkman has given his blessing, that may happen. And Klaus thinks that Estonia is surprisingly meh to him. I think people in this chat will disagree.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. I hope the girl who was due to sing for Poland 2020 final justice in 2023, Alicia.
Yes.
She was supposed to sing Empires, but never happened. I think she should be given the opportunity. I think it was very heartbreaking to have a lot of artists given the opportunity of like the dream and not going to. I'm still very sorry for Ulrike.
And especially as Poland didn't have a national final, they just decided to internally select somebody else instead of her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thankfully, it was at least a very good artist that did exceptionally well for them. So it was all very good, yeah.
Yes, the ride of their life.
Yeah.
Little spoiler, Minnie will send a power ballad. Yes. Gabriela, what do you think about Slovenia? Who wants to go first? Jana, go ahead. Take it away.
No, I think it's a great song. Like, I didn't expect this at all from Slovenia. I was super surprised. They seem so energetic, and actually live performance is so much better than the studio version. it was amazing. Like there's so much energy and atmosphere, and they seem so nice as well. Like I'm following their Twitter account, and they seem to love Eurovision as well. So it's so funny. They seem
That is
amazing.
great. It's also really cool when the artist itself loves Eurovision and it's not just capitalizing on the experience. Harry, thoughts on Slovenia?
So with Slovenia, I heard one of the artists' favorite Eurovision song of all time is Molitva. So they are instantly my first place, of course. But no, in all seriousness, when I heard this song in the live, it reminded me, because I think we all forgot after like their last two performances, especially coming last year, that Slovenia are actually like a decent Eurovision country. They've got like at worst a 50-50 qualifying record, which for a country their size isn't that bad. And I think this song reminds us, oh yeah, they are actually quite good at times at Eurovision. And yeah, I think this is really good. A sure qualifier, in my opinion, in semi-final 2, which for Slovenia is not always the case. And I can't wait to see this live. I think this will be fantastic.
Jess, opinions on Slovenia?
Yeah, I love the song, and I think it's definitely one of their best entries they've ever sent. And kind of looking at the kind of, it wasn't really a national final as such, but the live performance that they did of their song was really good. I was loving the whole vibe that was going on, their outfits, the staging. If they could bring that to the stage in Liverpool, then this is 100% going to qualify, in my opinion. And I do think it actually has a chance to do very well in the final.
Oh yeah, I agree with everything you said. I didn't expect much, but then I saw the video and I was like, wow, these guys have charisma. They really know, first of all, how to work the camera, and then how to work like the stage, and their charisma with each other, like the energies among the band members, they're all included. They're all like center. Like, yes, of course, the singer has the main spotlight, but there's like, they're giving space for everyone, and that's really nice in a band. Julian, do you think Ukraine will have the audience support again this year? That is a very legit question. I don't think they will win as many. It won't be a winner voting. They won't win the vote, the public vote. They will have support, of course, but I don't think the song they're sending would justify such a landslide of voting.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you. I think they will get some support, of course, but it won't be as much as what they got in 2022. And I think, obviously back then it was more towards the beginning of the war, so it was fresh in everyone's minds. It was on the news everywhere. But I feel like now it's not talked about as much in other countries. So maybe some people might even forget about it in a way, not in a bad way, but just because they're not constantly seeing it all the time. So I don't think they will.
Yeah, I think they will get a lot of cheering and applause during the performance and a lot of support from the audience, but I don't think they're going to win. It's not a winning song as well. So
one factor that might be key is, and look, obviously we've got no indication of how the BBC are going and the partnership is going to organise the actual final itself. But one factor that sort of stuck in my head is how much of interval or just the show around the show is going to focus on the situation in Ukraine and reminding the audience. So like Jess, you say that the audience might not be as reminded. I reckon they'll be reminded during the night. And if it's done the correct amount, there'll be no issues or that much influence with the vote. But if it's done quite heavily, there could be that element of sympathy. And look, of course, this goes without saying whenever we're talking about Ukraine in this scenario. We are, of course, with Ukraine still in this situation, and we've given our best support. But I would argue this song isn't as strong as SLOVENIA. And if it were to win, that the media coverage and even the fan opinion from Eurovision fans would be, let's just say, interesting.
Yeah, it would be. Everyone would start saying that Eurovision really is about politics, or like the context has been hijacked. So, but like I don't think it will happen. I don't think Ukraine will win again, though. So, this is a really good comment. Thank you, Bailey. Eurovox changed my life. Sarah says, La Zarra, I guess, immediately changed my life. I was like, what would you want me to do?
I didn't know Andy. I didn't know Andy was Sarah O'Halloran.
Yeah, I was
ESC Harman, Blanche 2017 from Belgium changed it for me. It was the first Eurovision song I listened to by myself and brought me into Eurovision. And that was such an amazing song.
It's a good song, yeah.
Yeah, I have friends, non-Eurovision fan friends, that ask me to play them like good Eurovision songs, because I tell them like there are good songs that you would like for sure, and I think Blanche would be one of them. Gabriela says, Grande Amore of Italy and Golden Boy of Israel for me are so special Eurovision moments.
Yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
they do create like moments, like 3-minute moments. Clav says we should rename Australia as Australia, because why not? No, please. I was struggling pronouncing this. Just for my sake, you know, it's all about me, of course, always. So
keep a note of when Clara's hosting a stream that has to talk about Australia now, whoever commented that, because you're just going to put that every time. Now you've said that.
Daniele Clementi says, I'm very happy with both La Zarra and Voyager. Voyager. I have a feeling that a lot of people are being extremely harsh generally on a lot of songs. Am I crazy? No, you are not crazy.
I mean,
I feel like it's the same every year. Like people are always complaining in the beginning about how weak the year is. Oh, this is the worst Eurovision year ever. And in the end, they are all like, "Oh my god, it was amazing! Can't wait for next time." And next year it's the same. So it's always the same.
I think it's a matter of potentially styling. I think there's a lot of more adult pop this year. So like Australia would cater to more adults, Latvia, Romania, even though the act for Romania is only 18, but that's a different story completely. But I think the problem is with Eurofans, and this isn't a problem with them, and I'm generalizing here, that they have a set style that they like. Which is very bop, upbeat, friendly. That's why Chanel got a lot of support in the Eurovision fandom. So when a song deviates from that, they're less inviting to it. And to be fair, they have their own taste. If it's not to their taste, it's not to their taste. I think that's why there's been a few people harsh on Voyager so far, because some Eurovision fans just don't like rock, and that's fair enough. It comes down to taste. As soon as there's a female bop, then they're all over it. There's more hesitancy with a lot of other genres, especially this year. We've got and I hate to use this gender generalization, but I feel like there's a lot of male songs this year, and I feel like in the Eurovision fandom across some people, there's this idea that a lot of the female songs are better this year. So a lot of the favorites are Czech Republic, Estonia,
Norway,
love, Spain, Norway. Meanwhile, down the bottom, you've got the likes of Croatia, Romania, Latvia, all male. At the end of the day, sometimes are some of these songs better than others? Yeah, possibly, but there is sometimes that generalization. I think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bias, so I think it's okay to have a jury in these cases. Do you think Ireland has any chance of qualifying this year? No.
I hope so.
It has a chance. I'm not going to say it's likely, but it has a chance.
Well, I'm the complete opposite. I think if they nail the staging and have a good live performance with good vocals and good kind of staging, I think they definitely have a chance to qualify.
I also think it depends on the voters, like on the age, because I was showing it to my family and they all have it in their top 3 and they are older. So maybe if the older audience is voting as well, they will keep them in.
I think when speaking to other Irish fans, one thing that, regardless of their song, because I think whenever they like debate their song, they keep coming back to the point where, well, only 5 songs are not qualifying from semi-final 1. That's a lot of where their hope is lying. That they've just got to be in the top 2/3 of that semi-final. It has a chance, especially with a few of the other songs that have now been selected for semi-final 1. I think their odds increasingly slightly go up, but I wouldn't put money on it.
They're performing third in the first semi-final after Latvia, so just because of that, I think they have a slight chance. I don't know who's after them.
The running order's not decided yet. That's just an alphabetical order you're looking at.
Okay. Sorry. I have to apologize to my Latvian friends because I already told them they're not going to qualify.
You're not in slot 2 back-to-back. Don't worry.
Oh my god! I have to text so many people. Oh god!
Croatia is not opening the entire Eurovision contest. Do not panic, everyone. Okay? Don't panic.
I bet you anything now they do open. Now that you've said that.
No. I tell you what, I've already got like an early bold prediction for like the first 3 songs in semi-final 1. I'm saying Norway's opening, Malta will be second, Ireland third, and if that now happens, I'm going to look like a genius.
I still think Latvia is going to be second because they probably really.
I don't think they give them back to back. That's just too harsh.
But Malta, I don't know. We will see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm like the worst Euro fan ever.
No, you're not.
Gabriela, I'm 15 from Spain. Hola. And I have been watching Eurovision since 7 years. It's more special than New Year's for me. Yes, it's our...
I love the old years.
Yeah, this is our national holiday.
Mhm.
Which song reminds you of your most memorable year? That's a great question.
I'm trying to think what my most memorable year is.
Is it most memorable or best year? Like your favorite year? I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
Maybe both.
Yeah. I'll do best because I can't remember which is the most
same.
memorable.
Okay.
I mean, the first one that came to my mind was my favorite year is 2019. So the first one that came to my mind was Arcade, of course. Just a beautiful song. But annoyingly, the second one that came to mind was my own country. Mainly because of how we did. But yeah, two contrasting reasons for the most memorable year for me.
I think mine will be Lie to Me, Mikuláš Joseph, Czech Republic from 2018, because that was the first Eurovision I was at the press center, and it was a very special year because of that. And he was lovely to interview. He was lovely to interview. Go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I can imagine.
I was also thinking 2018, just because it was the first one that I went to as press. And so when I think of 2018, off the top of my head, rather annoyingly, the first song that comes to my head is Toy, the winning song. Not a massive fan of the song, but it just comes to mind anyway.
For me, it's 2005 because it's like my favorite year ever. And there are so many songs that come to mind, like Big Bam, for example. The work song, and then Vukovi Umido Sami, Soviet Moja, so many songs. Can't decide. Amazing year.
Hello from Finland, Jinso77. Now that we have 18 songs, my top 5 looks like this: France, Norway, Estonia, Albania, and Ireland. That's a good one. Olympic Song Contest. I am underwhelmed by Australia as this year's is their last year of participation on paper, and they have never sent an Aboriginal song to represent them. But Spain and UK have never sent any either. So, what do you mean that Spain has never sent them?
Maybe
they mean like traditional ethnic.
Yeah.
But we have Blanca Paloma. How much ethnic flamenco Spanish do you want?
Yeah,
unless you mean like
details, Clara, details.
I mean, from my region in Valencia, we dance jota, but trust me, I wouldn't want to see a jota in Eurovision.
We don't want the bagpipes for the UK. We don't like anything like that.
Simple things. I very much doubt it's Rina going to the UK, but that would be incredible. Gabriela, and what are your favorite years of Eurovision? For you, it's 2017. That was a good year. I think, Jana, you already said 2005. My favorite year as a whole, it might be 2007 because there were a lot of rock songs.
Good year.
Yeah. Very
and 2018 because it was very dear to my heart because I was there as press.
2019 is my one, as I said. And actually, this is how Eurovision geeky I am. I've got a definitive answer because I've actually got a spreadsheet of all the years I've watched fully. And 2019's got the most points.
We all have our flaws.
If you're going to be geeky about anything, you got to do spreadsheets.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
My favorite year is 2006.
Oh my God, love it. My second favorite ever.
Yes. Sam Ravanbaksh. Sorry, I said I was going to give up on surname, so here I am. Sam, wait for Loreen. Yes, I can't wait. I hope that Eurovision girl will play. Okay. Gabriela, And for the people commenting, what is your favorite Eurovision country in Eurovision? Ooh, you answer, Gabriela, and if you have already, we are like 15 minutes on the live chat behind. So, Gabriela, you're hyped about the staging this year. Yep. Marina, what about La Zarra? We've already talked about her, but we can give a quick opinion. Who wants to start? Jess, you like La Zarra.
Yeah. I love her. I love her song. I love her style. I love the kind of staging we had in this performance that she did. Love everything about it.
Harry.
First of all, a fact that some people might not know is Yana pointed this out to me the other day. La Zarra is somehow only 25, which is also the same age as Reiley from Denmark. They do not look the same age at all. But it's a sophisticated French bop, which I think it's going to stand out. And the instrumental, très bien. Absolutely love that.
Very diplomatic. Yana?
I like the song. She's a great artist. I don't love the song though. It's my top 10, but quite low positioned because I do think it's a really strong, typical French pop style. But the chorus feels a bit empty for me. Like it's a bit forgettable, kind of, even though it's like a banger. I don't know. I need to listen to it again.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really beautiful, well-made product. It just leaves me a little bit cold because I can't connect on like a deep level, but I know I'm gonna be enjoying and dancing and like singing it at the top of my lungs in like Euro Club or like in the venue. So I'm very happy with France this year. Neil, I'm so nervous for the German national selection. Please not Ike Hüftgold. It's a song for drunken Germans partying like idiots in Spain. Ooh.
If you know Mallorca, yes. That's where all the German go.
I worked in Ibiza for 2 seasons with Germans there. So I time of my life, going to the emergency rooms, taking the drunk Germans to have their stomachs cleaned out of so many alcohol. Anyway, Chris, everyone's assuming Cha-Cha-Cha will win in Finland, then selecting Robin. Please
No, absolutely not.
Like Robin,
Go away. Absolutely not.
We don't even want to think that as a possibility. Like, I don't know what I would do if Cha-Cha-Cha don't win.
But then again,
on top of that, of all of them, no disrespect to Robin Pakkanen, but that's the only one of the 7 I am not certain will qualify if it went to Eurovision. So no, I mean, it has to be Cha-Cha-Cha, but if it has to be anyone else, no disrespect to him. And if I now meet him, I apologize, but not Robin Pakkanen.
I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but Robin is very popular in Finland.
We know, Jess. We don't want to hear that, though. We don't want to hear that. We're looking at the odds and the views. That's what we're going off
let's look at the street. Like, that's calculating.
So, let's not fight yet. Hello and good evening from Norway. Hello, DJ Star 85. You have a great song with Alessandra and Queen of Kings. Marina, did you like La Zarra song? Yeah, we already talked about this. And Justin, Australia wakes up to a dynamic and rhythmic piece of brilliance. Fantastic entry. Yes, that's the kind of positivity we like. And who is here? The one and only, the Lord and King of Eurobox, Andy.
He's taking a break from France. He's paused for a second.
Are you sure?
He's probably still listening to it though.
Timo ESC fan, am I the only one who says it's a strong year so far? No, we kind of agreed already. As a scenic, mostly have Malta and France stuck in your head. That is great. Marina, your top 3 from being from Spain is Norway, France, and Spain. Love Norway. Clavs says Australia, Australia, Norway and Czechia. Great. DJ Star 85, Norway, France, and Denmark here. Ignonito, excited for the Polish national selection, and that's definitely not because I'm Polish.
Same.
Timo, ESC fan, Italy, Spain, and Norway. Sorry, Jana, you were going to say?
Oh, no. I'm just super excited for the Polish national final. There are so many strong songs, so I don't really know who's going to win. Still hoping for Gladiator, though.
I think it'll be Gladiator.
I
As
hope.
long as the staging's good. It's got
Yeah, so I hope he delivers live on stage and has good vocals. Then.
Alessandro Napoli, this morning Marco Mengoni during an interview on RDS said maybe he will change the song by choosing one from his new album coming out in July. That would be interesting. I don't know if that has happened before within the Sanremo winners that went to Eurovision.
It has 2012.
Oh, really?
They changed it in 2012. They changed it.
Who were they?
I've forgotten their name, but it's the.
So
I don't want to.
So
Yeah, go on.
the same singer went, but she just I can't remember her name.
Oh, Nina.
Nina something.
Nina.
She just changed her song.
I didn't know that. Thank you. I've learned something new today. Chris says that his favorites are Slovenia, France, and Italy. Lee Fern, evening all, evening to you. Your top 3 is Norway, Czech Republic, and Lithuania. Neil S. Albania is definitely my top 3. I think it's powerful, and I have faith that they will revamp the heck out of it and actually give it some staging and not confused looking people. Yeah.
Actually, I was listening to a snippet of the revamp today in the chorus. It sounds really good, like really modern actually, because it's kind of a traditional ethnic song, but with modern vibes. It's amazing. I think you will like it.
That is so cool because there's a lot of passion in the performance, just misplaced on one person. Justin says that his favorites are Italy, Australia, and Czechia. Lori Francis says, now that France has La Zarra, I'm rethinking support for Mimicat in Portugal. To me, Portugal and Germany have so many options this year. Italy is also coming across as underrated. Ooh, that's good. There are some good points. Vanessa Garnier likes Marco Mengoni. ESC Manga. I like this. Norway, Finland, Cha-Cha-Cha, Czechia, Estonia, France, and Albania. My first place is also Norway and Finland.
Same here.
I think your surname is impossible for me. What you really should watch out for is Polish pre-selection and Jan Gladiator. Yes,
definitely.
Jana and Harry and Jess are really saying Gladiator. So yeah. Tia. TD, why do so many people say that this is a weak year? I like many songs, and I already love Australia, Italy, Lithuania, Spain, Malta, and Norway. Also diverse and still good. Yes, I agree. Lori says Ivandro or Edmundo Ignacio would be great for Portugal and will bring a stellar male voice. I will still have to listen to those. Ignonito says, love Jan Gladiator from the Polish national selection. I definitely need to check then Gladiator.
Yes, you need to. It will be my overall winner, so it's amazing.
Ooh, then I definitely need to. John Johnson, your favorites so far are France, Norway, Italy, and Spain. Ignonito, yes. This I have already read. Timo Yesifan, Slovenia is so low in the odds. I honestly don't think there's much point at checking the odds right now because, everything will change once they're on a Eurovision stage.
I think that's just to do with. I think it's the fact it's in Slovenian. I don't, as much as potentially every language could win Eurovision. I don't think Slovenia is a winning song. But yeah, no disrespect to the odds at the moment. But with Ukraine being first by a considerable margin, I've not been paying much attention to them at this point.
Yeah. Lori Francis says, I hope Marco doesn't change a thing. What he has with Duje Vite is great. Yeah, I think so too. But who knows? Say that this year's songs are really average. Lucia Maric says Croatia, Spain, and Italy. That's great. Oh, Évidemment.
Yeah, it's still squealing.
I was just waiting. I literally had Andy messaging me constantly saying, oh my God, I have a problem. I can't stop listening to it. And I'm just like, you need help. Sorry, I love you, but...
Hello. Harry, Moyes out or Moyes in? What is this?
Okay, so this is a football question. I apologise. So, if for those who have seen my room for over a year now, I am a West Ham fan, as you can't,
No way.
as you can be able to tell, and we are not necessarily great at this point. We are rubbish at the moment. To answer your question quickly, because I'm aware this is a Eurovision chat, firmly Moyes out have been for about a month. We need a new manager.
Okay.
ESC Heart likes Italy. Oh, sorry, here is the rest of the comment. Italy, Norway, Spain, Slovenia, and Australia. Good. Do you think the level of the songs this year is low? Miss
No.
16? No, I don't think so.
But
I think
at the-
that... Go ahead.
I was just going to say that I hear this so often with your like this year's so low or something. First of all, music's subjective. There's a chance that there's someone out there that I reckon that every one of their national final winners has won, and for them this is the best Eurovision year ever. Like for someone this will be a great year, for others it'll be low. And even if it is deemed by people as like a weaker year, I never worry about Eurovision being weak, because it's like, well, weak years happen. Like they'll happen in lives. Not every year is going to be as good as the last one. So I never worry about it. But at the end of the day, music's subjective. Some people will say this is the best year ever. Others will say it's the worst year ever.
What I feel is that this year there are very good songs and songs that aren't ready yet, that have been released as the entry. So I'm waiting for some revamps to happen to see if like the quality gets on the same field, I would say. Oh, a question for me. Clara, are there any Eurovision artists from this year who you would like to paint? I would prefer to paint Eurovoxers, actually. It's when I paint, when I paint a portrait, it's like I spend a lot of time or hours with the person I paint, because I start wondering like, did he get these eyes from his mother, his father, or like, does he like the way he styles or she styles his hair and so on? So it's more like of a close connection, and I don't have it so far with any artist. Maybe I would paint Urs from Romania, Hola mi bebé, because there's like a soulmate. Okay, favorite young star from this year? Young star.
Croatia.
Okay.
Norway.
Well, I
She's
mean,
only
it
20.
depends what you define as young.
My age.
Subjective. That's subjective.
Yeah.
Czechia, France, Norway, and Belgium are your favorites so far, right, Bailey? Cool. ESC, Ireland probably will not qualify. Very generic melody and lyrics. It's forgettable. Mix 16. Do you see winning? Who do you see winning at this point? Shall we go for a round of this again? I say that maybe Finland, if they send cha-cha-cha.
I mean, I think if Eurovision was to happen right now with the songs that we have, then I would probably put Norway as the winner.
Is there a viable answer of I don't have a Scooby-Doo at this point? Like I don't have a clue who's gonna win, and that's a good thing. There's a few good songs up there.
Oh, this is great. I think Neil is answering to Iana. I'm the older audience, trust me. Ireland, meh. Croatia should open.
I think they should close, actually. That would be cool.
Close? They're in the first half. They can't close.
Well, they could close the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that, but they can't close the whole semi. You can't just rewrite the rules for Croatia, Iana.
I just can't see them opening. I don't know.
This is a really good point. If they had picked Connolly, Ireland would have
I love
qualified.
Connolly.
Yeah, would have qualified.
Come on, it's so good.
Yeah. Sox Bay, Estonia, Slovenia, and Norway. That's a good top 3. ESC qualifiers so far in no particular order: Norway, Slovenia, Latvia, Malta, Czechia, Belgium, with automatic France, Italy, Ukraine. So you basically said everyone. No, but yeah, those are really good choices. Oh my God, there are so many comments, and we're starting to run out of time because we've been almost an hour here. I'll have like 5 more minutes, and then I think we should wrap it up because we have to go cha. Do you think Cha 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 will qualify? Yes.
Easily.
What a stupid question. I apologize, but like, of course it's going. If it wins for Finland, 100% it's qualifying.
Ooh, this is a great question. Pick your fighter.
Oh my
Rambo
gosh.
Amadeus opening the entire show, or Let3 opening the entire show?
Let3 from
Who's
me.
Rambo Amadeus?
You
it-
don't know
Euro.
this one.
2012.
Is there a neither
Yeah.
option? I hate both.
I mean, based on, I mean, I'm not a fan of either song or either artist very much, but I really like the melody of Mama Sh. So I'll just go for Let3 just because it's got a nice melody.
Maybe for the I'd maybe go Montenegro, not for the song because I don't like either of them, but maybe for the case of the idea of this is a celebration of peace coming together. First act, let's have a load of dictators on stage with potentially like missile weapons and war. Maybe not the best message you want to send across to Eurovision opening act.
I mean, it's an anti-war song, so.
I know, but visually, I would argue it's not.
Okay, Lee Fern says 2003 for you because it was the first Eurovision I went to in Riga. It was so special. However, getting 0 points at my first contest is not on. Oh, 2003 is like one of my favorite contests ever.
I was born, I think, 3 weeks after that contest.
No.
Sorry.
Well, at least you didn't have to like actually witness live the,
I don't know how I
tragedy that
became a
was
British
the
Eurovision.
UK.
I don't know how I became a British Eurovision fan being born the same year as Gemini took part. It makes no sense.
I can't believe you're so young. Okay, Miss Istin 2012 got a bunch of great songs too. Indeed.
Great year.
Euphoria. Ooh, Ray Bailey, I like you. Unpopular opinion, I don't like Lauren's music.
I like you too.
Oh my god, the chat's going wild.
I'm blocking your side of the screen now, you two. Unbelievable.
I've got nothing against Loreen. She's a fabulous singer, songwriter, performer. I just don't like Euphoria.
You know what's interesting? You know what's weird? That song's 11 years old. That should not be that old as a song.
I have to say, I loved it when it first came out, but as you said, it's been 11 years. It's been 11 years. So now I can't listen to it anymore.
It's a bit overhyped.
Yeah. Jens of Sweden, I like La Zarra, but I feel like the chorus is overwhelming. It's building and then it's kind of blah.
Yes, exactly.
It's what you said. Ray Bailey loves Denmark. I actually like Denmark. It's kind of quirky.
I like it too.
It's okay.
ESC Heart agrees also. And Jens is saying, I'm hoping for Patti Gurdi for Germany. She seems so genuinely excited about ESC.
Is she the one with that instrument?
The Irish song,
Yeah, the song that should be going for Ireland, yeah.
I hope Harry has his safety blanket in case Cha 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 doesn't make it.
Look, all right. Here's the thing. I full disclosure, I've got no idea who's on the live stream for UMK or anything like that. But if it is me and Cha 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 doesn't win, it'll be very interesting to see. Now I'll be calm. Don't worry.
Okay, guys, I think it's time to wrap it up because we've been sitting here for like 58 minutes and we have to let you go, and I have to let you go, and I have to let myself go. So, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. It's been really enjoyable. It's been going super fast. And thank you for your comments. You can keep commenting in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and you're watching this because you like us, subscribe and let your friends know that we have a wonderful YouTube channel. You can all be friends with us and tell your friends to subscribe. So we're going to be returning many times live during the weekend, I assume, because there's many Eurovision things happening. So stay tuned. Hit the notification bell to know when we are live again, if you are not bored of our faces yet. And I hope you guys all have a nice evening. Thank you for being here, Jana. Thank you, Harry. And thank you, Jess. And see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.